Recently, I was reminded that not everyone wants to be a gourmet chef when they go camping. In fact, a lot of people prefer to open cans and boxes, and there's nothing wrong with that. Personally, though, I like to jazz that up a bit and come up with something that tastes better than just what's in the can or the box. And today's recipe is a great example of that. We're going to use 5 ingredients. Only one of those requires refrigeration, and it's a surprisingly good dish that's going to bring a new taste to camping that I think you're going to love. So hang around. Welcome back to Dickin' Around Outdoors. We're glad you're here. Today's recipe is a flavor that you don't normally associate with camp, but I think is great. We're going to make sweet and sour chicken, and it couldn't be easier. Now, before we get to the ingredients, I want to take a moment to thank our subscribers. You guys are great. If you haven't subscribed, please take a moment to hit the subscription button in the lower right-hand corner. And if you like this video, please share it with your friends. Now, let's go take a look at those 5 ingredients that we're going to use to make this recipe today. As I said before, the ingredients for this recipe couldn't be simpler. We're going to take a bottle of Wishbone Russian dressing, a jar of apricot jam, 1 sleeve of dry onion soup. We're going to mix that with 2 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken tenders. Then we're going to serve that over minute rice. And we're going to cook that all today on the Coleman stove in the small Snow Peak aluminum caldero. In under 5 minutes, this recipe is prepped and ready to go. We cut the chicken tenders in half. Then we mix the dressing, jam, and onion soup together to make a marinade. That's all in the Ziploc bag. You're going to want to throw this in your cooler or refrigerator for an hour, and then we'll be ready to cook. Our hour of marinating is up. Time to go onto the stove. We're going to bring it to a boil, turn it down to a simmer, check it after 40 minutes, see if the chicken's done. That's really all we're doing, is making sure we get the chicken cooked. So let's get this on, and then we will be back in 40 minutes. The pot's come up to a boil, so we're just going to give it a quick stir. Then we're going to turn the fire down and simmer this. And the recipe actually says that the hour marinating time is the minimum time. So go ahead, if you've got the space, go ahead and marinate it longer. And then again, we're just trying to cook the chicken here, so we're going to go for 40 minutes, give it a check, and see how it looks. The recipe we're cooking today actually came from a book, Camp Cooking 100 Years, by the National Museum of Forest Service History. So if you like this recipe or like recipes like this, you might look for a copy. I'll try to link one down below if I can find it. 40 minutes has passed. I just did check the temperature on the chicken. It's done. As you can see, we've got a nice easy simmer going in the pot. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take this off, set it aside, cool slightly while we cook the rice. We're going to do that in the magma right here on the stove while this is cooling. If you've never used minute rice, it's easy as pie. Equal amounts rice and water, bring it to a boil for 10 minutes. Bring it to a boil, reduce the heat, and let it cook for 10 minutes. And that is it for minute rice. Our rice just finished cooking. I'm going to dish some of this up and taste it. This is crazy good for what it is. If you think about the ingredients that we had in here, a bottle of dressing, jar of jam, onion soup mix, and some chicken. The depth of flavor in here is crazy good. It is really something I think you would love at the campsite. It's super easy. It's something totally different than you normally have when you go camping. I think this is something that I would make again for sure. I hope you try this recipe. Do it at home if you want. Now you can do it in a Dutch oven if you don't want to do it on a stovetop like that. The Dutch oven, 350 degrees, the same 40 minutes. I think that would work. And if you want to try something, I think a little chili crisp in here. And if you are a chili crisp fan, I recommend you try the one from Fly by Jing. That is something that I think would even add more depth to the flavor. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you try this recipe. As crazy easy as the ingredients are, it is really tasty. Now I will say, if you are diabetic or you're trying to avoid sugar, this is not the recipe for you. But otherwise, it's really good and it's really easy. I hope you try it. If you do, let me know below. And as always, Thanks for watching. We'll see you outdoors.